You're watching Bloomberg UTV.
Soak in the immaculately manicured landscape, breathe in the fresh air, and then throw in a sport that is known for its strategizing skills, for its great decision-making abilities, for its precision. Well, that's golf for you. But it's more than just a sport, it is a lifestyle, and many people are investing in it, like Aashish over here, who's making it a business. And here on Smart Money Aspire, we're always talking about how you can invest in luxury that is worth your time and your money. Golf has been around for several hundred years. It's mostly regarded as a leisure pursuit of the elite and the rich. Invented by the Scots, golf twists with our part of the world began in the early 19th century. In fact, India was the first country outside of Great Britain to adopt the sport, which was then played with wooden clubs and leather-covered balls, which were incidentally stuffed with goose or even chicken feathers. Under the British Raj, golf clubs mushroomed across the nation, but it's only in the late 20th century that it made a lifestyle statement, changing the face of the sport forever. A large number of competent Indian golfers that we've heard of have emerged over the passing years, and they're making millions of dollars in prize money. But professionals apart, golf is also a great way to bond with old buddies and actually make new friends, especially in the corporate world. Even with all the networking tools available, old school golf is still a rather popular way to develop trusting business relationships. So grab your club, invite a business client to play around, you might just close a deal and have fun at the same time. So Aashish, a lot of this networking happens. Has it happened to you?
Yes. In fact, golf course is the best place for networking.
Yeah, I see a lot of people going around in their buggies and chatting around because this is the kind of space, you're out in the open air. A lot of bonding happens.
Yeah, golf is a lot more than a sport. And in fact, one day I was playing with a gentleman and he asked me to help him building a driving range. So we are coming up with a driving range. So it's a
lot of investment happening in golf too, huh?
Yes, a lot of investment is happening in golf, and a lot of the developers think that golf is adding value to their entire project.
Okay.
And because everybody wants to be living in a green space, and I think golf is the best place to have.
That's right, all this green all around you. It's amazing. This is
fantastic.
what we typically call a fairway, yeah? And this is the dog's leg, like you were telling me just a while ago.
Yes.
You started at age 13, very passionate, but you come from an army background. Your dad lived very close to a golf course, which is how you got this lifestyle.
I was lucky.
You were very lucky. So how did it all begin for you?
I was interested to play a sport where, I'm competing with myself, and there were not many friends I had at that time. That is one of the reasons I got into golf.
How does one start golf? Because like many other sports, like tennis, etc., you need to start young. You started golf very early too. But at age 30, is it possible?
Oh, yes, of course. In fact, golf is one of the games you can start at any time. It's a sport for generations.
Do I need to put in a lot of money into equipment? Because it is an expensive sport, I hear.
Not really, Vikram. You can go to a driving range and you can rent a club for as little as 20 rupees and 50 balls for 50 rupees. So you can go to the range, hit 50 balls, take lessons from the local pro there.
Alright, so let's hit the driving range. We're at the golf course.
Sure, let me complete this hole and then we'll hit the driving range.
Go ahead. That went for a 6. That's a good shot. We're at the driving range, where most professional golfers come to practice their swing. But it can also be a great recreational activity. For beginners like me, it's a godsend, because this means that I don't have to spend all the time that is required to complete a full round of golf. So, how does one get started now?
Okay, so, everyone who meets me and asks me this question that how do we start? So, I always tell them, let's keep it simple. Golf is not that complicated. So, let's try and keep it simple.
We say that about our investments too.
Yes, exactly. So, you can relate that. And the three things that, we can start off with is, I call it GPS.
Global Positioning System.
No, it's called the grip, posture and the stance. You have to, just follow as I go ahead. You have to take it straight.
Okay.
Make a bunny.
Make a bunny.
Yes. And press it down and lock it.
And lock it.
And make a V. Try and make a V. Then we have to have our posture right. So you take it straight.
Okay.
Flex your knees.
Flex.
Yes. And bend from your waist down. Keep on having a good contact with the ball. Rest everything would be fine.
That's right. Just hit the ball.
Just hit the ball.
Wow, now that's a shot.
Oh, good one.
Alright, so Aashish, I'm playing this sport. Golf is very enticing.
Right.
But how do you take it to the next level?
Okay, since you have started playing now, you should practice more, improve your skills, and play as much as you can. And once you start hitting good scores, you can play a lot of amateur tournaments which are organized by IGU.
Okay.
And once you feel that you can really make it professionally, then you can play a qualifying tournament and then start playing professionally. Yes, that's the super way to go.
The professional comes much later, but right now, if you look at golf, it's thought of as something for the elite.
Yes.
It's always thought of as a lifestyle kind of indulgence.
Yes.
But now, if you look at golf and all these estates coming up, you can invest in the lifestyle. At least that's what we're hearing. What do you think?
Yeah, of course. And I think it's a golden opportunity for the golf in India. We are getting a lot of developers interested in developing golf courses. Yes, first, they are interested because they get a premium on their property, and second is they want to offer people dream area to live.
It takes a lot of time too.
Yeah, it does take time, but there are a lot of 9-hole executive courses now coming up, and in fact, to give you a little brief about 9-hole courses, it's very viable to build 9
as opposed to the 18 hole.
Yeah, 18
is the larger golf
18
you
courses.
don't even have the space for them in cities.
Yes, exactly. 9-hole executive courses require less space, less time to play, less maintenance cost, and in fact less water consumption, because water is another thing which we need to start thinking from now.
So so you're going to have more and more of this.
Yes.
But also when one is traveling abroad, one sees all these mini golf courses too.
Yes.
So, and one often thinks, like, you see golf in a certain kind of space, a very large kind of space here in India, but the mini golf courses can be a lot of fun, and that can be a family kind of
exactly
getaway for weekends too.
Exactly, and that is our another initiative which we are doing, is we are trying to promote mini golf in India. We need to have something for the family and something for the kids. If they're if the husband is playing, if their dad and mom are playing, they want, the kids also want something to try. And if they're not comfortable playing the real sport, they can start from mini golf. At least that can be the first step to golf.
Since you're talking about families and moms in particular, the urban legend goes that golf actually stands for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
I don't know how true is that, but in fact, looking at the present scenario, I'll certainly say it's really false, because I see a lot of ladies playing golf now, and in fact a lot of parents are promoting their kids to take on golf, and especially girls, and there's special golf tours for ladies.
Now, what was once thought of as an elite sport is now opening its doors, but very, very gently. People like Aashish over here have turned golf into a business, but there are other ways in which you can buy into the golf lifestyle. Imagine living in a home right by the golfing green. We'll tell you about that in just a bit. Stay with us here on Smart Money Aspire.